Hello everyone! I promised you a short therapeutic guided yoga practice where we begin with the orienting technique. Now, if you haven't heard of the orienting technique before, then do check out my last video. The orienting technique is a beautiful practice to bring our awareness into the here and now and to anchor ourselves in a feeling of safety. So it's a technique that's especially useful for people that have mental health challenges or that have trauma. So we're going to start our practice today by lying down on the floor. So go ahead and make yourself comfortable. We're going to do some very gentle practices. So if you think that you're going to cool down and get cold, go ahead and grab a blanket as well. We're also going to use blocks for the practice today. So if you have blocks, go ahead and grab them. Otherwise, just take a few pillows. Make sure that you've got some props around you so that you feel like you have everything that you need, so that you don't need to get up later on to go find things. And then when you're ready, go ahead, lie down and make yourself comfortable. So just take a moment to settle in. And feel the contact between the backside of the body and the floor. And we're going to keep the eyes open for a moment. So if you had your eyes closed already, just open them, a soft, relaxed gaze. So that you are aware of your surroundings. And go ahead and just look around your space for a moment. Looking at the different objects. You can name them if you like plant, lamp, cupboard. And just take your time to look around your space, becoming aware of the different objects in it. Another way of doing this practice is, instead of looking at the shapes, is to look for colors. So shift your awareness onto the colors around you. And you can name them or make a mental note of the colors. And then when you feel completed, you can come back with your head to center. And if it feels comfortable to you, you can close your eyes. And closing the eyes can help to shift the awareness from our outer world more to our inner world. Take a moment to feel and observe your body. Notice any sensations in the body. And feel the contact between the back side of your body and the floor. Feel how your body is resting on the floor. And then go ahead and place one hand onto your belly and one hand onto your chest. Making sure that the elbows are resting on the floor so that you don't have to make any effort. And feel how your hands are moving gently up and down with your breath. And become aware of how we are breathing here together in this moment. And as we're breathing together, let's together take a deep breath in through the nose and out with a gentle sigh. Let's do that 2 more times. Deep breath in. And breathing out anything that you don't need right now. 1 more time. Good. Now slowly bend your knees and place your feet onto the floor. And bring both hands down onto your hips. And just make some very small movements, bringing the knees a little bit to the left and a little bit to the right. Now notice how that massages your sacrum against the floor. And just keep focused on that sensation of the floor, gently massaging your sacrum, your lower back. Good, and then bring the knees back to center. Now we're going to use one of our blocks. I should have brought them a little bit closer. And we're going to place the block under our hips for support. So we're going to use it on its flat side, so not very high. And push your feet into the floor to lift your hips so that you can slide the block under them. And so the block is not in your lower back, it's really supporting the hips and your sacrum. From here, go ahead and stretch out your right leg and bring the left knee to the chest. So it's often easier to first bring the knee in towards you, to interlace the fingers, so that you can gently pull the left knee in towards you and then stretch out your right leg. And then relax the right leg fully, relaxing both hips. And again, if you like, you can close your eyes. And just take a few slow, deep breaths here. And take your awareness throughout the body and just notice whether you are making any effort or holding on anywhere. And if you are, just Try to soften those parts of your body a little bit more. Good. And then slowly release your left leg. Place your left foot onto the floor. Bend your right leg and bring the right knee in towards you. Hug the knee in towards you and then stretch out through your left leg. And once you're in the position, let go of any effort. Relaxing the legs, the hips, the shoulders and arms, softening the face. Feeling the breath. And then release the right leg, placing the foot back onto the floor. Bend your left knee. Push both feet into the floor to lift your hips. Place the block aside. And then bring your hips down onto the floor and stretch your legs out on the mat for a moment. And just take a moment to rest. And observe how your body is feeling now. How does the contact with the floor feel now? And remember, if you don't feel anything, that's completely fine too. And then slowly bend your knees again and place the feet back onto the floor. And stretch the arms out next to the body at shoulder height. Now, if you don't have this much space to stretch the arms out, then go ahead and bend your elbows so that your arms are in a cactus position. And then take a deep breath in. And as we exhale, we're going to take the knees over to the left. Allow your spine to follow. And turn your head into the same direction as the knees. And then as you inhale, very slowly and gently come back to center and exhale in slow motion. Take your knees to the right and feel how that movement travels through the spine, reaching the neck and turning the head into the same direction as the knees. Do that one more time to each side. So inhaling to center. And exhaling, initiating the movement with the knees, turning the knees to the side. Feel how that movement travels through the spine. And go at your own pace. Good. Bring the knees back to center. And then go ahead and hug both knees in towards you. Going to stretch out the lower back. And if you like, you can roll a little bit from side to side to massage your lower back. And then go ahead and place the feet back onto the floor. Roll over onto your right side. And then turn over onto your belly. And just make yourself comfortable. And take a moment to arrive here, to feel the contact with the floor. And allow the weight of your body to melt into the floor. And we're going to bring our arms into cactus position. So the elbows are in line with the shoulders and the hands face palm down to the floor. And then we're going to start by bending our left knee, and we slide the knee out and up towards the left elbow. The knee doesn't have to come up very high, just in a comfortable, relaxed position. And if it feels good, go ahead and close your eyes. Bring your awareness onto your breath. And feel the movements of your breath against the floor. And take your time here. There's nothing you have to do. Know where you need to be. And then slowly stretch your leg back out. And relax for a moment. And we're going to do the same thing at the other side. So start by turning your head to the other side. And then slowly bend your right knee. Pull your right knee up towards your right elbow. And then let go of any effort. Let your body be heavy, like you're melting into the ground. And feel how the floor is supporting you. That it is safe to let go. That you can allow yourself to be supported and carried. And then go ahead, straighten your leg back out. Place the palms of the hands, one on top of the other, to support your forehead. And then place your hands underneath your shoulders. And we're just going to take a moment to stretch out the front side of the body. So you can either come up into a very low cobra, or you can choose to place the forearms onto the floor and come into a sphinx here. Or if you like, you can push yourself up a little bit higher into kind of a in-between cobra and upward facing dog, and just stay here for a moment to stretch out the front side of the body. Now, I always like to keep a little bit of movement, because when I'm not able to move, it means that I'm overstretching, that I have my body in an unnatural position. So by just lifting up here and checking whether I can make the tiniest movements, it allows me to check in that my body is soft, relaxed, and safe. And then from here, just make your way back into a child pose to relax your back. Feel the contact with the ground. And if you feel that there's any tension, any worries, anything that you don't need right now, just release it down into the floor. And then slowly come up. And make your way into a comfortable seated position. You can sit on the floor, on a block, on a pillow, even on a chair. Just make sure that you are entirely comfortable. Now you can choose to keep your eyes closed for a moment or have them open. And just feel how that feels different now, coming up to a seated position. Again, giving ourselves a moment to arrive. And then go ahead and open your eyes. We're going to finish with some caring touch. So go ahead and bring your hands forward and take a moment to look at your hands, to say hello to your hands. And then bring your hands together. Now you can explore a little bit whether you enjoy this very soft type of touch or whether you're more in the mood for squeezing. And like this, we're going to move with our hands all over the body, wherever you would like to have touch right now, to awaken the skin, to really bring you into your body. So you can see whether you enjoy squeezing or you would like to rub a little bit more. Massaging the arms. You can also experiment with a difference of, on the one hand, looking at what you are doing, looking at your body, or closing the eyes and just focusing on sensation. They are both very nice and both feel a bit different. When I'm needing some grounding, I like to keep my eyes open and to just really look at my body so that I'm right here, right now with what I'm feeling and doing. So go ahead and move onto other parts of your body as well, your front, your back, onto your legs. Making sure not to skip the feet. And also the neck a little bit. And the head and the face. Good. And then let's finish with a little shower of light or love. So you're going to take your hands up and then imagine either that there's light shining down on you and little droplets of light are just pouring over your head and your face. Or it can be little droplets of love, a little shower of light, a little shower of love. Very softly. Good. And then bring the palms of the hands together in front of your chest. You can keep the eyes closed for a moment if that feels good to you. And just take a moment to be here, to notice anything that you're feeling, experiencing. And then go ahead and open your eyes. And again together, let's take a deep breath in together. And exhale with a sigh. And I hope you're feeling more centered, more grounded, more nourished and relaxed. Thank you for joining me.